a solitary sentinel standing still, high upon that graceful hill. A chimney of stones from the valley below, keeping watch where the wildflowers grow.
The house is now gone, the timber's long rotten, stories of the home too soon forgotten, tales of love and memories too, of how in that house a family grew.
He was a wandering man of many skills, and he led her there to the top of the hill, and promised her a magnificent life if she'd agree to be his wife.
He built her a house on that very spot, with a grand old fireplace to make fires hot. He carried each stone all the way from the creek. Some days he was too weary to speak.
They married in spring in 1901. By the next year's beginning, they'd added a son. That winter was harsh, but by comparison mild, to the winter she gave birth to a stillborn child.
Her tears were bitter, her pain was immense.
That's when she begged him to build her a fence,
to keep out the curious with prying eyes.
They came to ask questions while carrying pies.
He started to think she would never recover, began to feel lonely and look for a lover.
And he never forgot the pain on her face when she walked in and caught him in another's embrace.
She stopped him in time, but he paid the cost,
and he hated himself for what he'd almost lost.
But she forgave him and gave him another child,
though she made him work hard to bring back her smile. Oh, the stories that fireplace could tell, of laughter and love and war's cruel hell, of Sunday bonnets and old straw hats, waging puppies and lounging cats.
Some years were simple and others were tough. Some meals were scarce, others more than enough. Growing up by that fire, playing with toys, 4 little girls and 3 little boys.
The chimney stood proudly, a welcoming friend, from early morning to daylight's end.
It stood there the day 3 sons went to war, and watched her in silence while the letters she tore,
drying her tears as the fire burned. 3 soldiers left, only 2 returned. The children all grew and had kids of their own, and and they each loved the fireplace in that gracious home. They knew every chink in that beautiful stone. He would mark every year how much they had grown,
until the year that he crossed and they found him face down.
He'd been picking her flowers to wear like a crown,
and they always said she was never the same.
She'd wander the hill calling his name. Then one spring morning they found her there, in her wedding dress with blooms in her hair, facing the stone where his grave was laid, leaned against the chimney that he had made.
Her breath was gone, but her face held a smile. She died sitting there thinking all the while
of all the things that bound that home. She was the mortar and he was the stone.